Wreck-It Wednesday main event, starting with our B main event, 17.5 lock timing. Full 10-car dance coming on up here. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. Keep things clean. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone.
Transponder 7568055.
Couple guys getting wrong on those first float or double here. Off the gas, off the gas. Top three breaking away a little bit. To the point on that first lap. Paul Weir looking a little squirrely coming down that straight, trying to settle in. Paul Weir in the one.
Transponder 7568055. John Young.
It's Paul Weir, Diego, Tormey, top three. Leader coming down that straightaway. Mr. Burton, that'll be your leader. When the time comes, you know what to do. Diego in the all red in that 2 spot going. Whip nasty, the all black wheels. Like John Young down early. Rough break for him. So early on, Weir, you're at Tormey. Top three. Watch on the stray, watch on the stray, watch on the stray, watch on the stray. You okay, Chase? You good to continue, Chase? Watching the panda piles, watching the panda piles. Paul Weir looking good early on. Coming up on Morris, that's your leader working up on you. You got a gaggle of cars you're going to be working on, Paul Weir. So you have to do what you got to do to get around. So Paul off to a great start by that star finish line. Dodging a bullet. Going the long way. Don't ring that dinner bell. You got a 9-second lead here. Don't push the issue if you don't have to. Diego in the 2, looking pretty good. He's got a 4-second lead over number 3 of Hornberger. Diego grabbing a little bit of a pipe, getting bobbled. Hornberger with a little bob off that back triple. Watch on that straight, watch on that straight. It is clear. There goes Paul Weir by that start finish line. Lengthen his stride here. He had 8.9 over the number 2 of Diego. Now he's got 10 seconds. Diego had 3.8 on Hornberger. Now he's got 4.6. Scratch that. That's 4.6 over Tormey. Tormey moving into that 3. Hornberger falling to the 4. Norman, Slauson, Davis, Morris, that is. Brian Davis, Tyler Burton. Your running order. Paul working his way onto that straightaway right now. Coming up behind Mr. Tormey when the time comes. If the time comes, that's your leader working with you. The red and the checker flag. Watching that center triple. Watching that center triple. Watching that center triple. It is clear. Thank you, Chase.
One minute left.
So Paul checking out here with 50 seconds to go. Diego locked in as well. Working his way through that center section. Barring a disaster, both of these two are going to be bumping into that A main event. Stadium Truck A main coming up next. Twenty seconds left. Tormy and Hornberger were battling it out for that 3 spot. Looks like Tormy got back out ahead, though. You guys are racing to the line. Diego caught you at the line in that 2 spot. Paul taking the W. Morris, you are done. Everyone else will be done when you come by that line. But Paul Weir taking it home with authority. We're waiting on a handful to finish here. Waiting on Slauson and Davis. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Paul Weir, Diego Urea, you guys are both going into that A main event. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. We got our truck division coming up next.
Brendan Edwards. Kyle Davis.
We need all those drivers from that last race down on the track, please. Drivers from that last race, need you down on the track. All right, we need one on this stool here. We got one more on this stool here.
1 minute to the start of the race.
We need one on the stool here. One on the stool by the hose. Oh, thank you, sir. All right, you guys, go ahead and roll them around.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We got Bayette in the 6, Tyler Burton in the 5, Diego in the 4, Cocott in the 3, Brendan Edwards in the 2, and Kyle Davis in that pole position. Straightaway is closed. Go ahead and stack them up. We'll get you guys off and running.
$15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, we stacked up here. Tyler's up there.
Tyler Burton.
Nick, you gonna make this? All right, marshals ready, drivers ready, let's go racing. Sound of the tone.
Transponder 8179031.
No, later rolling it upside down, slow motion style, lets the whole field get by. Exception of a couple. Brennan going to lead off that first lap. Followed by Cocott going for a ride, going upside down. That's going to allow Davis to get out into that 2 spot.
Nick Bayette.
Kyle now back to the point, going single. Gets a bumper full of Edwards. Came in with a little full head of steam, nowhere to go. Brennan going to take over that top spot. Brennan and Kyle Davis going to go out of here, coming onto that straightaway. Cocott in the 3. Diego in the 4. Burton rounding out the field. Bayette out early. Sorry, Cocott was in the 2 on that last lap. I apologize for that. Davis back to the 2. Cocott to the 3. Diego Burton. Davis keeping his sights on Edwards. A little bobble there. Gives Brennan about 3/4 of a straightaway. Creeping up on that halfway mark. Brennan out front. He's got 2.5 on Kyle Davis. And he wants to race, so he's going to check up. Let him get around. These two will be going at it. Come Desert Classic time and that short course division. Brennan Edwards is your series points. J Concepts, INS series points leader, I should say, early on, taking the W in the short course division over in San Diego. Was a podium finisher in that stadium truck class. Here they go, 1 and 2, having some fun here, going on that straightaway. Kokot still hanging on to that 3 spot. Off on his own little piece of property there. Diego in the 4, Burton, your running order. Davis keeping that truck wide. Oh, opens the door a little bit, lets Brennan get that wide track stadium truck around. Then Davis takes it back going down that straightaway. 120 to go, 120 to go. Our novice A main event coming up next. Oh, Davis going up on his lid. Let Brennan go around. Brennan bonks it. Goes for a cartwheel.
1 minute left.
.45 seconds to go. Edwards, Davis, Kokot, Urea, Burton. Edwards bobbing over that back triple. Allow Davis to close the gap here. They're going to get around for their last lap here. Watching that back triple, watching that back triple. Davis looking for a quick way around. Does not pay off. They're going to be racing the line. Burton, you are done. Oh, Davis edged him out by 5/1000th of a second. Waiting on Kokot and Diego. Here they come. The 3 of Kokot, the 4 Diego. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Novice A main, you guys are up. Let's get all those truck drivers out on the track and a couple volunteers, please. All right, we will need a handful of marshals, please. Handful of marshals. We can go get our truck drivers on the track, please. Morris, we got log jam. Can you walk that one back over there to Kokot? We had somebody. Yeah, just take it back there. Yeah, we got log jammed here. So, novice A main event.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Everyone stayed. That's what I like to see. Guys, go ahead and roll them around. One lap and one lap only. Colin Buse in the 6. Zachary Buse in the 5. James Gomez in the 4.
30 seconds to the
Deshaun
start of the race.
Clausen in the 3. Dalen Salisbury in the 2. And your top qualifier, Charles Norman. All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. When you come slow down that straightaway and find
15
your
seconds to
starting
start the race.
position. We need one marshal in the center bucket, please. One marshal in the center
Less than
bucket. One
Charles
marshal in the center bucket, please. One marshal in the center bucket. Oh, thank you, sir. All right. Charles in the 1, Dalen in the 2, Sean in the 3, Gomez in the 4, Zachary in the 5, Colin in the 6. Let's get our numbers. Sean, getting your number there. Well done. Zachary, let's get on your number there. That will work. All right. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. Drivers, keep things clean. Keep things under control here at the very start. You guys are going racing with the sound of the tone. All right, our buggies going at it early on. It's a long race here. Oh, we got one going dead here early on. Tough break. Dalen leading off that first lap here. Trying his best to hold off Nolan. He goes way wide, opens the door for Norman. Norman's going to retake that top spot. Gomez in that 3. Trying to hold off Sean here. It is Traxxas versus two-wheel drive buggy. Sean looks to the inside. Can't make it happen. They are both coming on that straightaway together. Gomez going to hang on to that 3 spot for one more lap. They get into one another. Sean goes for broke there, gets around the big Traxxas, moves into that 3 spot. Gomez going to settle into that 4. Colin in the 5. Dalen going upside down in that back triple, open the door up for Sean, closing a lot of time there. Watch on that straightaway, watch on that straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, marshals. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Norman out front, Salisbury in the 2. Clausen in the 3. Gomez, Buse. Your running order. Oh, Colin going busted. Using a back link, looks like. We got some novice drivers breaking out here in the A main event. Dalen going upside down.
Two minutes left.
Sean not quite close enough, but there goes Charles Norman. Gonna put a lap on the field here. Or was Dalen out front? We got Dalen out front. I didn't see what happened to Charles. He ran into some bad luck there because Dalen now out front. 11.504. 1 and 2 through the panda piles. Oh, someone going huge out of the stadium. That was Mr. Gomez. like Norman got around Salisbury for that one spot. That is your closest battle there. Going through that back section, double single, they both
1 minute
go.
left.
So 4:15 in, only 0.6 of a second separates 1 and 2 in our novice division here. Couple bobbles out of Dalen there. That's going to let Norman stretch out. 30 seconds to go, 30 seconds to go. These guys may get around for one more. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Norman going out of bounds there. Dalen getting by in that no man's land. Norman's out in no man's land. Dalen getting by. Out to that one. Double single he goes. And he cages into the pipe, marshals himself out using that four-wheel drive power. Oh, no. And then Norman with another mistake. So Dalen going to get by for the white flag lap. Norman going to have to settle for that 2. Norman, you are done. Everyone else will be done when you come by that line. So Dalen going to take that win late in the game. Those guys were keeping it close. Sean, you are done. Dalen coming by. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blower. Salisbury, Norman, Clausa, your top 3. Race number 4, 21.5 A main. You guys are up. Let's see, get all novice drivers down on the track, please.
Mike Haller. Brian Bowen.
Let's get our novice drivers down on the track, please. Find yourself a marshalling spot. It's like we might need a couple volunteers. All right, 25 lock timing, amen. Go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Brian Stieber in that 8 spot. Gilbert Lozano in the 7. Derek Tracy in the 6. Brian Davis in the 5. Bowen to the 4. John Young in that 3. Caller in that 2. And your top qualifier, Evan Fertig.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Straightaway is closed. We need one volunteer marshal, please. One volunteer marshal off the end of that back triple.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Evan Fertig.
One volunteer off the end of that back triple. And, sir, can I get you to just move to that bucket spot? One volunteer off the end of that back triple. One volunteer marshal. One marshal off the end of that back triple.
Less than 5.
Oh, Riley. Riley's going to take one for the team. Thank you, Riley. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Keep things clean. Let's go racing. It's down to the tone. 21.5, lock timing. A main event coming at you. Fertig spinning it wide there. That's a settle back in. Somehow stays in that 3 spot. That opened the door for Caller. Caller's dangerous out front. John Young to that 2 spot. Fertig looked to the inside early there. It's going to settle into that 4 spot. Brian Davis in tow. Fertig kisses the pipe. Caller hits the pipe. That allowed Young to get around. Yeah, so now Young through the Panapiles. He's going to take a turn leading the lap here. Getting a little squirrely going to that back triple. Trying to settle in here. The hard charging Caller. Keep things. Attaboy. All right. Good racing. Guys policing yourself, that's what I like to see. So we got a 4-car crazy train coming through that center triple. Furtick tried to make a move, couldn't make it stick, goes out of bounds. Going to give up that 2 spot to Brian Davis. Oh no, John Young goes upside down. He's going to have to get marshaled out. He's going to fall 2 spots. And then he wings behind you, Marshall behind you, Marshall behind you. And Caller gets the worst end of that. The only one that went upside down there. Young still finds himself out in front. That roller double has been everyone's nemesis. Someone going upside down. We got a mess going out here, but John Young still out front. Scratch that Brian Davis out front. Going single. Onto that straightaway. Furtick pushing it wide off that straightaway after moving into that 2 spot. Rides the pipe. And then Young hits the pipe. No one wants to stay in their spots right now except for Davis. Davis starting to reap the benefits of the early mess-ups here. You're going to have a wagon train of leaders coming up on you, Mr. Stieber. Thank you very much. Ryan Davis through that center section. Caller finds his way back up into that 2. Furtick into the 3. Young in the hunt. Brian Bowen, Derek Tracy, Lozano, Stieber. Your running order. Leaders got 2.2 on the hard charging Caller. Davis running for his life. He knows Caller can throw down some hot laps here. Davis going to lead another one. 1 and 2 side by side. Davis trying to hold him off. Kisses the pipe. Opens the door for Caller. Caller accepts the invitation and gets around. Moves into that 1 spot. So he's going to take over into that lead. Coming up on Mr. Stieber. Thank you very much. And then 1 and 2 both get it wrong. Davis goes upside down. Furtick to the 2 now. Davis going to fall to the 3. He's got Young in tow now. Bowen not out of it. He is looking to pick up some pieces here. Furtick goes upside down, opens it up for Young. He grabs a fistful of trigger and gets back around, kisses the pipe, goes for a ride, and just like that, from 2 to 4. Now to 5. Bowen's going to pick up some of that now. We still got 1:05 left. Caller out front. Young in the 2. Davis back to that 3. Bowen in the 4. It's like Evan checking out. Things starting to spread out now. Mr. Stieber, that's your leader working with you. Davis goes upside down, marshals himself though. He's got a rearview mirror full of Bowen now. They're gonna race it for that 3rd and final podium spot. Davis has got it. Bowen is in tow. Coming up on Mr. Lozano. Those 2 are fighting it out for 3. When the time comes, you know what to do. They will get around for another one. Caller with a little bobble. No one there to capitalize though. Looks like Davis running dead there. Maybe not. I'm not sure what happened to Davis, but Bowen's going to settle into that 3 spot. Caller, you are done, taking the win. John Young, you were done on that 2. Bowen's going to finish off on that 3, waiting for cars to finish, waiting on Davis Lozano. And that will be a race. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Caller, Young, Bowen, your top 3. 75 lock timing, A main. You guys are up. We need all those drivers from race number 4 down on the track, please. Drivers from race number 4, need you down on the track.
John Henry III. Mike Coco. Kyle McHenry.
All right, let's get our marshals to our spots, please.
Mike's
Marshals to our spots.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, go ahead and roll them around, roll them around. We need our marshals to our spots, please. We got Morgan in that 8, Harrell in the 7,
45
Vertig in the
seconds to
6,
start
so
of
we
the
had a
race.
couple bump ups. Bad in the 5, Cocott in the 4, Henry in the 3, Soar in the 2, and your top qualifier, Kyle McHenry. We got
30
Paul
seconds to
Weir
the start
in
of the
the
race.
9 spot, and in the 10 is
Robert Morgan.
whoever got second in that B main. McHenry, the last
Ryan Harrell.
one by.
15 seconds
All
to
right,
the start
straightaway
of the race.
is closed. Straightaway is closed. We need Derek. Mr. Tracy. Derek
Less than
Tracy.
5.
Are you good sitting on the stool? We can find someone else if you're not. Let's get a marshal on the stool here. Let's get a marshal on the stool. One marshal, please. One marshal on the stool by the hose. Thank you, Mr.
Black
Stever.
Stallion. Diego Uria.
Let's see. I don't see Evan up here. Evan, where you at? You out? Oh. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Keep things clean. Let's go. Racing. The sound of the tone. Ice you a little bit. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Decent single file start. Watching that center section. Watching that center section. Oh, we got a broke car. That's Morgan going down early. So we got curse of the Doublemint twins here. Vertig was busted out. Didn't make it. Morgan is now out. So who's leading this off? McHenry, I believe, is going to lead this off here. Followed by Cocott. Ryan Harrell in the mix. John Henry, Nick Bayette, Paul Weir, Sora. Oh, sorry about that, Mike. I'll get you fixed up here. Oh, no, Mike is. He did fall off there. So, McHenry to the 1. Henry in that 2. Bayette in the 3. And now there's Paul Weir. Watching that center section. Paul Weir goes on his lids. Got to get marshaled out. Don't drive angry. We still got 3:20 to go. 3:20 to go. McHenry by the line. Henry by the line. Closest race for that 3 spot between Bayette and Cocott. Separated by less than a second here. They work their way through that back triple. Through the Panapiles. Red, white, and blue of Bayette trying to hold off the blue, orange, white of Cocott. Still separated by less than a second. We'll keep our eye on this one for a little bit. And now McHenry and Henry going at it. Henry looked to the inside. Good racing out of that 3-4 spot here. As we turn our attention to the leaders here, both going over that back triple. McHenry and Henry going at it. Nose to tail. Oh, McHenry goes upside down. Henry going to take over that lead. Now it's back to the closest race for that 3 spot. Cocot's got it. Bayette's in the hunt. And here comes the number 4, Paul Weir. Or sorry, the number 5 of Paul Weir. He's going to wait and see if the Cocot Bayette dance gets tangled up. He can get back into this. Minute 30 to go, minute 30 to go. McHenry's trying to make up some time. It was 1.5, now 1.2. Making up a lot of time here in this center section. Going through the Panda Piles over that back triple. Diego, that's going to be your leader working up on you. Number 2, not too far behind. Thank you very much, sir. All right, 1.2 separated the 2. It's probably going to be the same.
1 minute left.
1.1 now. With less than a minute to go, less than a minute to go. They'll definitely get by for another one here. Bayette not far off the back door. Cocot. Cocot cases it. Keeps it pointed forward, though. Oh, then Cocot goes upside down, and then Bayette loses a top. So open the door there. Bayette goes busted there at the end, loses his battery, ejects the battery. So where's our leaders at? Henry out front, racing to the line. Henry onto that straightaway. He's going to hang on to it. So Henry in the 1, McHenry in the 2. After an unfortunate break out of Bayette, Cocot's going to hang on to that 3. Paul hung on to that 4 spot. You guys are waiting on Weir, Diego, and Morgan. And that will be a race. That is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. You need all those drivers from race number 5, except for Paul Weir. Out on the track to Marshall, please. 17.5 expert. You guys are up next.
Chase Boyd. Aaron Jensen. Brendan Edwards. Gluten free.
All right, marshals, to your spots. Let's keep the program rolling. We could talk glory days later, John. Stop confusing them.
Riley Tracy.
All right, marshals, blow off your areas. Let's get to your spots, please. It's your 17.5 expert A main. Did the battery fall out there? Let's try that one. Oh, wait, no, those are the true. All right, we got our marshals. Yeah,
1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, did you blow it off? I need a marshal in that center bucket, please.
45 seconds to the start
Take
of the
that
race.
one to John Henry. I need. Oh yeah, drop it off over here by Ryan there, and then Roberts will go to John.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I believe that's the way it should be. All right, I need a marshal in the center bucket, please. Marshal in the center bucket. Anybody? All right, Mike, third place, coming in.
15
All right, Mike,
seconds to
we're
the start of
good.
the race.
We're good. All right, guys, this is your 17.5 expert two-wheel A main. Let's get them checked in.
Less than 5. Prince of Darkness.
Try not to break them on warm-ups.
Jake Thayer.
All right, where's McConnell, and Leffler.
$2.
All right, that's enough, guys. That's enough. Let's get them lined up. Is Zach not racing this? Is he not here anymore? All right, you got Prince in the 1, Boyd in the 2, Cornwell in the 3, Smith in the 4. Thayer in the 5, Edwards in that 6, Riley Tracy in that 7, Jensen in the 9, and Leffler in the 10. All right, guys. Everybody knows what to do. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We're going to go at the sound of the tone. All right, let's keep it smooth. Let's keep it smooth. Prince getting it wrong in that first turn. Everybody manages to drive expertly. Tracy getting it wrong, got hit in the air in that triple. Gonna have some work to do. Chase Boyd is out front running that low C. Prince right behind him. Willie, Cornwell, Thayer, Jensen. I didn't turn that on, so turn on your windshield wipers. We're throwing everything. Pretty soon we're going to have thunder and lightning and snow. Want to make everybody feel at home. All right, running in that 1, Chase, as he heads over that back triple. Prince is right on his tail. They get side by side. Oh, no, Prince. Incidental contact there. Contact. Prince got the bad end of the stick on that, but he's still staying in that 4. Willie gets it wrong. Gets a good Marshall there. Hustle. Chase doing a little breakaway. Cornwell in the 2. Thayer moved up to that 3. Prince in the 4. Jensen in the 5. Willie gets it wrong again after that double. He's marshaled out. Watching the center here. Watching the center. Sora hustling over. That's a tough place to wreck. Chase Boyd getting a breakaway here. See if Thayer, who's moved into that 2, can catch him. Cornwell right behind him. Or no, Jensen in the 3. Let's go, Jensen. Cornwell in that 4. Smith in that 5. Chase doing a little breakaway. Thayer in that back triple trying to catch up time as he goes across a little double. Chase across the double. Chase in that center triple. Jensen in the 3. Cornwell hits a pipe, goes wide. Willie not there to capitalize. Prince right behind Willie. 3 AE cars running in line there. Chase coming down that straight as he heads into this back double. Into the center triple. Nice and smooth. Thayer's about 4.2 seconds behind him. Might be able to make up some time. They got open air. 1 bobble, that's all it takes. 2 minutes left, drivers. About 2 minutes left you got. Boyd, Thayer, Jensen hanging in that 3. Cornwell in the 4. Prince in that 5. Smith dropping down to the 6. Jensen gets a little wonky in that center triple. Oh, hits the corner. Not the end of the world, though. He's still in it.
2 minutes left.
That's going to allow Edwards to get in front of Jensen. Chase heads into that center triple. Oh, he gets it wrong. Oh, he marshals himself out. Thayer's losing time. He's 2 seconds further back from Boyd. 6.3. Boyd heads down that straight in front of the driver's, or wherever I'm at. Into the center triple. Ooh, Cornwell gets around Thayer. Willie right behind him. Prince right behind him. That's where your race is at right now. Those 4 cars right there. The minute 30 left. Cornwell, Thayer, Smith, Prince into that back triple. They head into the sweeper down the straight. Cars are moving. Cornwell shuts the door on Thayer. They head into that center triple. That's where the mistakes are going to be made. Got a minute left, drivers. They head into that back triple. That's where your race is at.
1 minute left.
Oh, Thayer looks inside. Cornwell shuts the door. They head into the center triple. Woo, here they go. Prince on the inside on Smith. Thayer gets around Kyler. Prince is looking for that spot Kyler has now. He's on fire. Now you got Thayer in the 2. Cornwell in that 3. Prince in the 4. Willie in the 5. Oh, and no, Kyler gets it wrong in the no man's land. That's going to put him out of it. You got 30 seconds, drivers. Chase Boyd on cruise control. Thayer, Prince. That's where your race is for the last. They're going to get around for one more. They head into that double, into the center no man's land. Center triple. Woo, Thayer had to give all she had, Captain, there to get across that one. In that back triple, Prince gets a little loose. That's going to give probably Thayer the win. He's going to hold on to that 2 spot. Leffler cartwheeling. And that is it. That is it. Thayer, Prince, you're done. Waiting on Boyd. His white flag lap. Jensen done. Tracy, Cornwell, you're done. Leffler, you're done. And Chase Boyd wins it. Good job, Chase. Woo!
All right, marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
Need all those drivers from that last race down on the track, please.
Kyle Davis. Tim Long.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
Marty Barnes.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in, roll them out, check them in. Kyle Davis in the 5, Tim Long in the 4, Marty Barnes in the 3, Ryan Cowler in the 2, and your top qualifier, Kevin Cornwell. Kyler Cornwell, I mean.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Straightaway is closed, straightaway is closed.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's get them stacked up here. We got all of our cars actually going to make it for the main. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. Here we go, here we go. 2 Mod. A main. Kyler Cowler going at it. Down that straightaway. Barnes Davis. Watch out that back triple. How's Kyler getting it wrong? I think he was up front. Now Kyler's going to retake that top spot. Ryan Caller now to the point. Marty in that 2. It's like Davis moving into that 3. Getting around Kyler, and then Davis bobbles a little bit. That allows Kyler to get around, so Kyler's going to take over that 3 spot now. Three minutes in, 2 to go. Kyler still up top. Marty still holding strong on that 2. Kyler, Davis, long. You borrowed my 2 mil driver. I want it back, please. One 10 to go, 1:10 to go. Caller got 2.7 on the number 2 of Marty. Kyler and Davis going at it. They're separated by 2 seconds. Oh, Kyler goes upside down in no man's land. Has to get marshaled out. Yep. 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. Okay. You are racing to the line. You'll be done when you come across that line. Kyler going to take his white flag lap. Take that win. We're waiting on Kyler and Caller. That is the race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Our final main of the evening is coming on up. Marshals, grab your blowers. You need all our mod drivers down on the track. I don't know. Probably over here. All right, mod drivers, need you out on the track, please. We will need a couple volunteers. Four-wheel, go ahead and roll them around, check them in. Kevin Haas in that 9, Bolender in the 8, Liam in the 7, Morris in the 6, John Roberts in the 5, Nick Bayette in the 4, Kevin Boyd taking a scratch, McHenry in the 2, and your top qualifier, Ryan Prince. All right. Go ahead and grid them up.
45 seconds to the start.
Straightaway is closed. What's going on, guys? You guys want to race or what? Let's go. Take your lap, and
30 seconds to
straightaway
the
is
start of the race.
closed.
Nick Bayet.
No one else down that straightaway.
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Ryan, you had to race Marshall race. If you want to take a lap, go ahead and take it.
Prince of Darkness.
All right, thank you to our volunteer marshals. I appreciate it. Staying strong to the end here. And a good 10:35 ending time here. It's pretty decent here on a Wednesday night. Has a lot to do with our volunteer marshals. All right, here we go. Here we go. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's go racing on the tone. All right, we are off and running. Let's keep things clean. Let's keep things clean. Prince breaking away clean. Prince out front, John Robertson the 2, Bayette, Liam Bolender, your running order. .245 down, 2:15 to go. Prince, now Liam into that. No, scratch that. Liam's leading now independent. Nick Bayette's in that 2 and that expert. We got Haas. Bolender.
2 minutes left.
.115 to go, .115 to go.
1 minute left.
Prince leading the expert. Liam winning the independent class. Bayette running unopposed in that number 2 spot. So out of our 10 cars, we're only going to have 4 finish here in our closing race here. Thanks again for everyone coming on out. Hope you all had a good time. We'll be doing oval on Friday and then back to off-road on Saturday. You guys have a safe trip home, and we will see you next time. And that is everyone running to the line. Everyone's running to the line. Waiting on Josh. Everyone else is done. And that is a race.
The race is
I'll
complete.
stop. Track is closed.